Vibes of India. I'm Janvi Sonaiya, and today, as we speak, Gujarat is going through a serious tragedy. Well, over 38 people have died, and more than 70 people from Botad are hospitalized after consuming spurious liquor in a dry state. I am sitting with AAP leader Punit Juneja to discuss about the whole case, about the legal side of it, and also to know that what does the party have to say on this very serious tragedy. Welcome, sir, to Vibes of India.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sir, first of all, what is our stand? What are we going to do or say in this matter?
See, prohibition is a policy which not only comes through that Bombay Prohibition Act that we have and we have been implementing, not only because of the emotional connect with Gandhian principles, but also it has a constitutional mandate. If you go through the Constitution of India to chapter 4, where directive principles of state policy are given. Now in the directive principles of state policy, it is a mandate which is given to every state. They should try to achieve it.
Yeah.
Some states have achieved it, some have successfully, they are still doing it, some have failed, but you have to try and achieve certain standards as a state, which directive principles of state policy requires from a state. Now alcohol or drugs, these things which are having possibility of abuse, they have to be regulated and they have to be prohibited unless they have any medicinal value attached to it.
Okay.
So that is what the constitution says. So in Gujarat also we have the prohibition law. Prohibition law expects the government as well as citizens that this alcohol abuse doesn't happen in this state.
Yeah.
Additionally, since this state, because our directive principles have many Gandhian principles taken in as a part of constitution, this state being a birthplace of Mahatma Gandhi, we have an emotional attached to this policy that since prohibition not only as a constitutional mandate but also because it's a birthplace of the father of nation, we
so
are
yes,
there has to be prohibition.
Okay.
And prohibition, now what is happening is, instead of implementation of prohibition, people have found a way around the same. And what is being done is, with the help of the government, with the help of the police, with the help of the corrupt people sitting within the bureaucracy, there is a thing which is continuously, liquor is pouring like anything in Gujarat. You will people make fun of us and say that you are from a dry state, but हमको तो वहाँ पे सब मिल जाता है, हमको तो वहाँ हम आते हैं तो सब मिल जाता है. So this is what the people challenge us with. So what is happening is a huge amount of liquor is being pushed into Gujarat, which cannot happen without government knowing about it. Today's tragedy is an eye opener. What is happening is, today almost 38 people have died. This is the official government figure. We don't know what actual figure may be, because this batch of liquor which has been consumed must have been consumed by many, and on a single day so many people consuming a batch of liquor in a particular area. This is something, was the establishment not knowing about it?
Okay. So you think this cannot happen without
without the knowledge
or organization?
And why I say that, I go back to 2021. In Surat sub jail, 3,000 bottles of liquor are found, and these liquor bottles were shown to be destroyed in a already existing prohibition case.
Okay.
So it cannot happen without the establishment or police knowing it. The liquor cannot enter the jail, and that too in such huge quantity. We have a case where in Rajkot entire consignment of liquor was being piloted by police people.
Okay.
So what was happening earlier, the bootlegger business was in the hands of antisocial elements. Now it has been taken over by the establishment itself.
Okay. Yeah, so
And
it's
this
a
I am,
collective thing.
yes, and this I am saying with whole responsibility, because when you find people in police, in government being involved in such activities, that is something very dangerous.
Dangerous.
Thousands of crores of worth of liquor is changing hands in Gujarat. This entire money is going into the hands of these people who are managing that. If a lower level police officer is doing it, there has to be someone above him and above him in the chain. An entire chain is being benefited out of it.
But sir, as you also have a legal background, how do you see this case legally, in the sense like
It's a mass
who is
murder.
to blame?
It's a mass murder. It's a mass murder by the establishment.
Okay.
And establishment is to be blamed.
Yeah.
As I said, so many people consuming spurious liquor within a particular confined area, right? I just received a message from a doctor in our party. He talked to the government hospital there. 41 people were required to be given emergency dialysis. 6 are still critical.
Yeah. And
Still
even in
critical.
Bhavnagar they are critical.
Yes,
They are admitted.
yes. So when this is happening, I see no one else. See, from where the liquor came to from where it was manufactured, whatever happened, I refuse to believe and accept that the establishment had no clue about it.
This. Yeah. And what do you think can be the next step? I mean, as the government, as a citizen, like what do you think should be done next so that such lives are not lost?
See,
at the cost
I really demand from the government that they should immediately crack down on any such activity which is going on. The liquor, our borders are not so porous that when the government claims that
it's coming from
we are
other
a
states
strong
and
we are a strong nation, so I refuse to accept that it's coming from across the border.
you think it's
So, and the bottles which are being, even since I do contest the cases in court, the bottles are usually manufactured in our neighboring states, which are entering into Gujarat. I refuse to accept that government has no clue about it. I refuse to accept, because a few days back, a senior leader of Bharatiya Janata Party also, he was found in a drunk condition
on
sitting
stage.
with a lady minister of the state. So I refuse to accept that they don't know this is happening.
This is happening, maybe they're just having a blind
Yes.
eye towards
No,
what.
this is something which is being deliberately done because it has become a cash cow for them.
Okay. There's a lot of money.
There is
coming
lot
in.
of money involved. Earlier during Congress, everyone used to allege, even BJP used to allege that Latif was being protected by Congress and he used to run the liquor trade. But as I said, now it has been institutionalized.
And that's why maybe they are
That is
putting a
what
ban.
worrying me more. That is what is worrying me more.
But as liquor is a cash cow, do you think that is the reason that the government is still banned liquor in the state?
See, BJP is not saying that they have not banned it, right? They are not saying that there is no prohibition, but they have found a way out of earning from it. And this thing, for any political party, had it been any political party, I would have said this is very dangerous. You are playing with lives of thousands and thousands of people.
True.
Which you have no right to do.
And I think it will only time will tell like how many more lives are lost due to such.
Yes, and I am, we all should pay homage to the people who have died today because of such spurious liquor coming into market and being, but it's really a question that where did it come from in such quantity that so many people are afflicted together. It has not happened that a single case of someone consuming a spurious liquor and it's entire a village, entire community, entire area has been affected because of that.
So thank you so much for sharing your insights. For more such interactions and interviews, keep watching Vibes of India. Thank you.
Thank you.